back, everyone, for the final match of the round of 32 for the Taiko World Cup 2024. This is going to be the long-awaited match between Germany and Argentina, seed 15 and 18. So, very, very close together in terms of seeding. And both teams that have like quite a good mix of players, like very recognizable players. Germany being the team that got third place last year, and they've had quite a shuffle up with their players, but still very well-known players that have done a mix of like the tournament scene. We have like convert players in there, players just coming from like a wide range of stuff. We have Argentina as well, with plenty of recognizable players and mappers as well. I am Teasel to cast this final match, and I am being joined by Jukes.
Hello, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, what a surprise. I'm actually apparently in here. You know what's kind of funny? We have so many casters from so many regions, and I'm the only one who apparently now gets to cast their home country partaking in TWC Round of 32, Germany versus Argentina. I might have stolen the introduction from you, but yeah, hello. It's me.
Yeah, so looks like we'll get underway not too long from now. But what do you think about this matchup, this long-awaited match for this weekend?
I am super curious about this. You might think I'm biased, being German and everything like that, but Germany has undergone a complete roster change. And we have 6 completely fresh faces coming in for TWC. And there are some players who have a certain notoriety when it comes to tournament play, especially people like Dragon Max and Rexaklas and Emre, who are all very capable players in their own regard, but they are yet to prove their worth at TWC. And I'm pretty sure they have weaknesses. I can say they have weaknesses. But so does Argentina. I'm super curious what Argentina will be cooking up in this match.
Argentina already showing off one of those weaknesses with a roll of 5.
Ah. Oh man.
Terrible.
Yo, you can warm up for a lot of things. You can prepare for a lot of things. With a weak roll, it just happens. Don't blame me there, Argentina. Well, yeah, Argentina has like just as capable of a roster. I think this is probably going to be one of the few matches this weekend, which is probably gonna run for more than 5 maps. We have seen so many 5-0s this weekend. We saw an upset in what was the Netherlands versus Russia, 5-1, and then the super intense Turkey versus Poland that I'm still yet to see. And let's see if we can close this weekend out on a banger before we go into the round of 16 showcase. Germany, your ban? Okay, we already have one ban, don't we? From Argentina, or did I miss that?
Let's see. Hidden one is the ban, I guess? Yeah.
Oh.
And Free Mod 2 is going to be kicked out of the pool by Germany. So we're not partying all night with this one. And
it's a bit unfortunate.
I believe I think this is the match that everyone they're most excited about it, because this is probably the match that is most likely to go to a tiebreaker, the really close stuff. We've already actually had a tiebreaker this weekend, so we've been treated very nicely for a round of 32. And if any match is going to give us a second one, it's got to be this one. We can already see, looking at the Twitch predictions, we're at 54% to Germany, 46% to Argentina with 2 minutes left. It's who's going to win? Nobody can say.
I have genuinely no clue. I would like to say Germany, but there's just such a big question mark, such a dark horse in this year's TWC. I really don't know how far they're going to make it. They can push it very far, but so can Argentina, honestly. And they are picking right into their home advantage with the No Mod 4, mapped by Mew. For those unaware, Mew probably one of the most, if not the most, prolific gimmick mappers in this game mode. Also German, also third place with Germany, finishing out in PWC last year with a roster that will be very hard to beat when it comes to at least the German side of things. It's good to see that Mew is now also doing his part to push TWC forward and grace us with his great gimmicks, and we're starting off with some light gimmicks. No Mod 4 is very light when it comes to gimmicks. If you are unaware of taiko gimmicks, this will be a very gentle introduction. But I'm sure that Germany will take this no issues whatsoever.
Yeah, this is a really nice gimmick map for the round of 32. It's not got anything like super crazy going on. It's very accessible to players of all skill ranges within this tournament, which is very important for the stage where everybody is going to be playing. So it's very much a case of kind of whichever team honestly practices this one more is the one that's probably going to be taking the point. You know, not always, but I feel like that's generally how I view this one. Yeah, it's mostly just kind of, it's like your basic SV stuff where like mix of like Donkama and kind of hidden, well, really high SV notes occasionally, but they're kind of timed to come in. A bit of ninja stuff going on. Just, you know, kind of your basic stuff, but very nicely put together.
As expected. You say they can be done with a bit of practice, but there have been gimmick maps in the past which treaded on territory of burning your GPU alive with like tons of bar lines and everything. But
yeah, that's one thing.
I'm pretty sure that
the players in the tournament can actually run the map on their PC.
Exactly. And Mew has made so many gimmick maps. He has such in-depth knowledge of the editor. I'm pretty sure he's well aware of that. We're starting off with some cats that are just flying into the screen. Never mind. Short reset.
One of the players not quite loading in properly. Off to a great start.
It's such a flawless weekend. But
okay,
there's gotta be hiccups at some point.
I feel like Illustrious having 20,000 score probably isn't quite right. Just
I mean, look at the accuracy. 84. Oh, yeah. Okay,
there we go.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I was gonna say with the accuracy, but the score just needed some catching up. All right, finally, no Mod 4.
Finally made it to something actually worth reporting. We have a third of the map left to go going into our final KI. Germany with a lead of 75,000 points, looking strong as ever. With that, Dragon Max finding a miss. It's going to shrink that score lead a wee bit in favour of Argentina, but they've got a lot of score to make up. And big drops there for Dexter Glass is going to be exactly looking for a Gordon match in those.
And Gordon's accuracy is not going to help Argentina swing this back around. Maybe with another from Germany here at the end, they could still make it work. But out of all players, I'm actually surprised to see Drexler dropping as much as he does. Seasoned Convert player, should be very well acquainted with these weird SVs that you're seeing right now. But Mr. Miller and Dragon Max. Yeah. Where are the converts? Where's the convert slot at TWC? When are we getting those?
And look at that, 2 full combos for the side of Argentina.
Wow,
Zellig with only 3,100s. That's an incredible score there.
So it really just comes down to Argentina not having the third player for No Mod 4. Otherwise, they would have had Germany beat on this one. That is scary. Good stuff from Zelling. Illustrious as well, matching the German accuracies pretty decently. Mr. Miller and Dragon Max with solid 100 counts themselves, a couple of misses. But I would have expected better from Germany, honestly. Gimmick and like 3 mods are usually what Germany is very well known for at PWC. Let's see if this team can continue this legacy. For now, Argentina will be opening up with their first pick. What's it gonna be?
We still have the board very open in this early stage. They have pretty much everything to go for. And it's going to be free mod 1. Germany getting rid of free mod 2. Seems like a decent choice to go for free mod 1. perhaps
No, I'm
they're
actually
not too
surprised
confident in their
that-
hidden hard rock abilities. So let's go
Yeah.
for it.
I'm actually kind of surprised to see No Mode 1 being open. With a match like this, I would, if I was capable of playing No Mode 1, I would have probably banned No Mode 1 just to make sure that this coin flip doesn't happen. But I'm sure No Mode 1 will have many more opportunities to get banned in this tournament, as it usually does, usually also in the later stages. But we're going for the next best thing. 3 mod 1, more on the mod friendly side, 3 minutes overall. Very hidden hard rockable, as we've seen this work weekend, and I'm sure that Argentina is going to go with 5, maybe even 6 mods. The question is whether Germany will have an answer for that.
Yeah, we see some roster changes here. We have Doodle coming in for Argentina, and we have Michelotto and Dia Ramos coming in for Germany.
Michelotto, actually, I don't think I've seen him play in too many tournaments, actually. I might be a little bit off there, but I've also seen Michelotto just, like, generally score post most of the time, so I'm super looking forward to what they can pull off in this match. On the other side, well, Zelig, Illustrious, and Doodle, very well-known players from Argentina. And let's look at those mods. We're seeing 2, 4, 6 mods as expected from Argentina versus 5 from Germany, putting them at a mod disadvantage, actually.
Yep, Argentina getting an extra 60,000 score thanks to that additional mod. But it does mean that they are playing a more difficult variation of the map, essentially. So they have to keep their nerves strong, their accuracy high, and the combo full.
You put that very well. I
didn't expect it to turn out that well.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Spiritual, lyrical individual.
Alright, great stuff. Argentina off to an early lead. Everyone looking good, but definitely that mod is helping out there. Doodle, though, being the first player to find misses.
It's not too bad if Doodle misses because he still has the highest accuracy on Argentina, and you can offset 1 or 2 misses if you have like a 60,000 score advantage, so not all is lost, but it is definitely getting a little bit tighter. And Germany is definitely pulling their weight. Dragon Max 97%, Dia Ramos 98% misses from Dia Ramos! And now
this is going to be bigger than
back
Doodle's
over.
as well, as that was the past 400 combo.
Yeah.
Where you start getting the maximum score per node.
Very unfortunate timing for that miss from Dia Ramos.
Yeah, Doodle's almost already caught up. So with their additional mod as well, they're going to be taking the lead further into their advantage.
Good so far. 50,000 score lead for Argentina. Illustrious lagging behind just a little bit in accuracy. Overall, the accuracies do favor Germany by a smidge. So Dragon Max and Michelotto do find a couple more 100s themselves, but it's looking pretty solid for Argentina so far. 20,000 score lead halfway through the song. This is the mod advantage at work.
Yeah, 30,000 score difference, a third of the map left to go. And nothing too crazy happens in this map. We just need the consistency here. This is probably the hardest part. We have a bit of 1-6 going on. But everyone holding on through those streams as well. The second one, there we are.
Probably one of the more nerve-wracking parts to get right. Everyone masters that beautifully, and if Argentina doesn't find a miss here at the end, they are looking pretty solid. They could probably afford one more if they were really shaky, but it's not looking... I said that! I was not trying to... I was really not trying to, like, force the miss there, but Zelig finds a miss here at the end, but that might still pan out in Argentina's favor. That might be too little too late for Germany, and there you have it.
This is what bias caster looks like.
I'm sorry, Argentina! I really don't need to.
There we are. Argentina taking that one, doing very well with the 6 mod there. And Germany also putting on a really great performance. But unfortunately just not quite enough to make up the extra mod difference in favor of Argentina. So it's 1 apiece, and we're going back over to Germany for the second pick.
Look at Doodle 15100s. Doodle, I don't know their actual rank right now, but I do know that Doodle is pretty high ranking, and that goes to show with that performance. That is super solid with Hidden Hard Drop on that. Great stuff. One both. Ow. Down
It
to a
is
best of 7.
no mod 5 time. This is the happy little streams.
Germany is really just like getting all of the German picks out. Love to see it.
Yeah, they decided to go for the mapper of a mapper that was previously on the German team as well. This is Zay's map here, which features streams, as the difficulty name suggests. The streams themselves aren't terribly long. The speed is 200, like they're okay. The main factor about the streams, I feel, is the patterning within them. They're not friendly, comfortable patterns that you see in a lot of the common kind of stream maps that are being ranked these days. They play a lot more into offhand and uncomfortable patterns. However, I believe every single player on the Germany team is a bongo player. So those factors shouldn't affect them too much, making this a pretty good pick for them. However, the players on the side of Argentina are just very good at the game, and it might just not phase them either. And perhaps the kind of natural accuracy advantage that KDDK generally grants will be what gets them the victory here.
Yeah, pretty well summarizes a very unconventional stream map, but which makes it a really good choice, because the PP meta and Taiko has kind of caused these stream maps to pop up that are just super easy to get PP on, which means everyone is good at streams now. Not everyone is good at stream maps that are actually challenging. I'm talking like Fruko style stream maps. And this is like still a far cry from what someone like Fruko might be able to cook up, but still a welcome addition to the TWC pool. Really a true test of who is able to play streams and to actually play them pretty well. Excited to see where this is going to go. Starting off with mostly 1-4s, and this map is mostly 1-4s, but as you said, the patterning is the detail that might go unnoticed some of the viewers here.
Yeah, so far favoring Argentina, but with decent misses there from Illustrious. Germany are going to be taking the lead into this first set of streams.
There they are. Happy little streams. A lot longer than a couple of bars, but still. You gotta have some leeway for the upcoming pools.
Yeah, don't want to put in a really difficult map already. I'll save that for quarterfinals. And right here we have a low SV section, which when I was practicing the pool actually kind of caught me out a couple of times. Not necessarily in the combo, but definitely the accuracy. But it looks like everyone's getting through it just fine.
It's kind of funny to see high skill players missing like a slow section like that, but not today. Germany is holding on to their incredible accuracy. Zelling and Doodle, though, are holding on as well. Doodle with a miss, dropping down to 98%, and now that's 3 FCs versus 1.
It's done it again.
Oh no. With a 70,000 score lead, this is pretty firmly in Germany's hands, securing their own pick with incredible accuracies. Curious to see where that's going to land them in the statistics at the end of the weekend. Regarding team performance, that's super strong. That's 31 total 100s, but also Doodle and Zelling were not that far behind, at least when it comes to the 100 count. 6 misses from both Doodle and Illustrious. It really was just their misses, but yeah, slight accuracy advantage here for Germany as well, hitting them.
It'd be interesting to because if you just purely look at the 100 count, Germany does win. But normally when you pick up quite a few misses, especially in a stream map, it does generally come with quite a few 100s as well. I wonder what the final result would have been with no misses from Doodle and Illustrious there. Like, what would the true accuracy could have been? It's very difficult to tell. But that doesn't really matter, because you only get one shot in the World Cup, and Germany are the one to take it. Argentina are just going to have to move on to their next pick and hope that they win that. Giving off a break point in this match would be absolutely devastating for either team. So they're trying to avoid that as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm super impressed by Argentina's overall performance so far. They've been able to keep it really close on Germany's picks. In the first map, it was just a matter of having the third player able to play No Mod 4. But this one, as me, as a biased caster, shaking just a little bit. Obviously, well played to Argentina. They're going to continue to move on with DT2. Gonna get themselves some Red Alice colors, the Speed DT.
Alright, yeah, I think this one's been a pretty well received map, this pool. It's pretty chillin'. It's nothing crazy. The patterning is just as it is. Nothing crazy. Keep it simple. Just focus on the speed and the accuracy.
And 240 BPM, a regular taiko player eats that for breakfast. Like, it is scary to see newcomers to this game mode and how fast they can pick up speed maps. 240 should be well within everyone's capabilities. The main differentiator here is probably going to be accuracy, and this is, in my opinion, one of the biggest weak points of this German roster this year, is the accuracy. And Argentina has had impeccable accuracy so far on their picks, at least. So, solely based on accuracy, Argentina wins this one. Stray misses, could still swing this back around.
That's the extra factor, though. The stray misses, where are they going to come in? Who's going to be the one making them? We see
find out.
Gordon coming back in for Argentina here.
Selling Gordon, and where is our third player for Argentina?
Oh, goodbye.
I think we have a slight problem here for Argentina. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine, because it's within the first 30 seconds, and Gordon's no playable.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're going to get an abort here.
Yeah, surely.
I just want to actually happen, but then the EMP had been close. Oh, that's whoops. That happens.
No.
Oh no.
Technical difficulties. Uh-oh, we deleted the match. Start again.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So for those that didn't catch what happened, the referee, instead of aborting the map, aborted the match, killing everyone in the room.
Whoops. Oopsies.
So we're gonna have to take a very short break and just remake everything, get all the players back in, and we'll continue where we left off.
This is a good time as any. You know, we got a couple of minutes. Maybe like 1 minute or two, but you should probably head on over to the O store to get yourself a really cool looking TWC banner this year. Support your favorite country before they are being eliminated. You know, you can be the guy who supported, I don't know, Norway until they got to the top 3 of this year's TWC for some reason. You can't be that person. But the chance to do that is now. You need to be an OG. That privilege, that braggy privilege. So go get your banners. They're only $2.50 each, and you can get as many as you want. You're going to contribute right into the TWC prize pool. Help us keep these World Cups alive in the long run. Have you gotten yourself a banner yet, Teasel?
I haven't. I've often been someone that likes to buy a banner for kind of one of the underdog teams. I've been big fans of Team Sweden in the past. I moved over to New Zealand for a while, and yeah, like neither team qualified this year, so I don't really know what to do with myself.
Blue turkey.
So I'm waiting to see what happens in this round before I kind of fully make my commitment to a new country.
Yeah, just buy every banner. You'll be safe getting just every banner. It's gonna cost you a bit, but you know, this is the safest bet.
I totally forgot. We actually have some ongoing matches. Alright, so we have Portugal versus Canada. That they've played one map, Leaf Style Super Shredder. We also have the Netherlands versus Brazil going on. They've just finished deleted map. Hirok and Skullkid taking out Fionn and Halzin on that one. Argentina
God,
versus
names.
Canada. They're still playing a match right now as well. Crazy that.
Oh, look at those names. Midnight. Midnight was still playing for Argentina back then. Oh my god. Crazy times.
What a year, what a year. I mean, since we're still here in our technical difficulty stage, I have the chat open. Never mind. You're not going to be allowed to ask questions about Taiko, the newcomers to this stream that have never seen Taiko before. You're just going to have to deal with it. You'll learn as you go.
Now I'm curious which knowledge drop you had available.
Oh, I was going to just say like, oh yeah, new players. Write questions in and we'll answer them and like, help teach you a bit more. But
it's not that hard.
You're not important anymore. We've got Germany and Argentina back.
just hit the notes. It's that easy. That's all it is to Taiko. Someone could do it faster.
It would cost $80 for every banner. Yeah.
Oh, that's the steal.
You mean you don't have $80 to spend on 32 banners?
I spent $80 on a new keyboard without shipping, so it's either a new keyboard or 32 banners. I'll take the banners any day.
32 banners would look pretty good on your profile, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. With that out of the way, we're going to continue the match. DT2, the second pick from Argentina.
Alright. No one really getting too caught out by the cat single taps. I guess Zellink being the player with the lowest accuracy there, but not as bad as we've seen. That is a question. Someone has asked a question that I want to know the answer to as well. Can I buy 32 Japan banners? And therefore, if Japan wins, do I get to keep all 32 banners on my profile for a year? You can. Alright.
Says Ruko. That's amazing.
And which underdog team I'm deciding to support this year?
Oh my god. Alright, so far...
Argentina doing pretty strong here. 20,000 point leader, so...
Riddle still sitting on an SS, and everyone in the high 99s. Ramos out of all players for Germany, dropping accuracy quite a bit. Dragon Max and Michelotto sitting in the 99s, but Argentina has the accuracy locked in, and you love to see that, really. They've had impeccable accuracies all match so far, and even DT, which is incredibly hard to get good accuracy on. They're not breaking a sweat, really. One more 100 Gordon, but that's about it. I could count those on one hand.
Yeah, and we still see Doodle, the #1 player in Argentina, on the double S. Never mind, on the singular S. But Gordon finding the first and miss of the entire lobby as well. It shouldn't make a huge difference due to the accuracy, but it will slightly move in favor to Germany. Additional misses from Argentina could spell disaster, and there it is. Doodle finding the miss.
Gordon tanked quite a bit of accuracy, not enough to pose a big threat yet, but it might come down to the wire here at the end. Here Ramos is still sitting on a 97%. Ooh!
More misses from
Shaky
Gordon.
crowns.
Could this be the break point that Germany are so desperately looking for to get any advantage in this match? Or are Argentina going to keep it in the last remaining section of the map, taking this to a 2-2?
Gordon with another miss at
Very
the end.
slim lead. It's flickering back and forth. It's barely
It's gonna
in
come
favor
down
of
to just a
Germany.
couple 100s. Oh,
There it is.
Germany. Oh, that hurts. That hurts to look at. Doodle with 5 100s and 2 misses. My God. And Germany just pulled through by not finding any misses. These are like these sneaky misses that we talked about at the start. Accuracy won't help you if you just miss all over the place. And Argentina might have found one too many misses. Gordon's misses were pretty much spaced around a little bit towards the end. That just cost them the lead, even by just a little bit. But Germany will pull ahead 3-1.
Yeah,
by the skin of their
very
teeth.
unfortunate there. All players in the lobby getting over 1 million score, which is really, really strong. But what came down to it in the end was just those misses, the lack of the combo for some of the map, just gave Germany that advantage despite the lower accuracy average. And that puts them in a really, really strong position here. We're back to their pick. They have the opportunity to make this 4-1, match point, with Argentina needing 3 more points to make it to a tiebreaker. Any scenario is still doable here, but Argentina absolutely must get a break point from Germany at some point. And the first map they're going to have to attempt it on is Hidden 2. That's a rough one to do it on.
And you own a map in the hidden pool in round of 32. That is a statement. It's a statement that the poolers are not messing around with this year's TWEC. I talked a little bit with Jonkin yesterday, and he described the pool as being anti-PP. And yeah, this is just like another example. Hidden 2, most commonly known as the speed hidden, but not this time around. Even if you are comfortable with at least a speedy hit, this is not the pick for you. And we'll see how that's going to pan out. I know Germany is pretty good on their hiddens overall, but will Argentina have what it takes to match that and even surpass that? Nerves must be getting to them just a little bit.
I think honestly, probably the best way I've heard this map described all week was, I think it was Ender saying that this map is essentially a free mod, but force hidden. Like, free mod, anti-mod, but with forced hidden. Which kind of didn't make sense to me when I first read it. But now that I've seen the map a couple of times, I think I kind of get it now. Like, I'm playing this map in either hidden or hard drop could be pretty difficult. The accuracy is so difficult to maintain, and we've seen that with so many players so far this weekend. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see some lower accuracy plays in this lobby as well.
Accuracy has been a recurring theme here that has pulled Germany to their knees just a little bit, and Argentina can definitely profit off of. The question is just whether they can handle Hidden 2. We're about to find out. Second half of this match, Germany's third pick. Argentina should get this breakpoint sooner rather than later before the pressure catches up to them.
Okay, finally getting into the map. This map is only 4.81 stars, but the crazy rhythms might as well make it 8. Oh, Doodle finding some very early misses there from the intro, giving Germany a very good lead for the beginning of the map. But it's going to be very difficult to keep that.
Zelling is pulling through, though. Pulling way for Argentina. Another miss from Doodle. But Zelling was holding an SS up until that section, actually. There's so many BPM changes. 100s should be dropping all over the place. But Zelling is standing their ground here. pretty comfortably, and that might be the anchor that Argentina need to punish Germany should they slip up at any point in this map.
However, pretty much every player in Germany holding a pretty good accuracy and still on that full combo as well. It's going to take some decent breaks in order for Argentina to make a comeback on this one. But the break coming in on Doodle once again, that score is going to expand even more over 50,000 now.
Very slow SV. Everyone nails that section. That has had some people tripping up. But that's about as slow as it gets, at least for the SV. Doesn't mean that it gets less challenging.
The next miss coming from Illustrious, once again on the side of Argentina.
Not looking good for Argentina's chances to pull this back, but Zelling still sitting on top of the lobby, regardless of his country mates. There's one Doodle and Ramo is trading.
There, but we're going to have to see way more, especially as we're coming into the end of the map now. I don't think there's enough time. 100,000 score lead, very difficult to make a comeback on, with the Doodle missing the last note of the map.
But Zelling!
Match point for Germany. 8-100 full combo from Zelling.
What is that accuracy, Zelling? That's
8-100,
ridiculous.
8-100s on Doodle as well, but that's just unfortunately paired with 15 misses. And from Miller and Dragon Max as well, 13-100s and 16-100 FCs respectively as well. Those are some of the best scores that I've seen on this map all weekend.
Wow.
I was expecting a bit more struggle in this one.
Argentina can't be mad at that scoreline at all. That was ridiculous. Germany, my god. That was a beastly performance. Let's see if they have what it takes to close this one out. They're 1 point away. They are on match point. Argentina needs to get 3 points in a row to stay in the winner's bracket.
Yeah,
but still do it.
Pretty tough here. However, they do have the best possible scenario in this case, where 2 of the maps that they need to win are their own picks. They just have to only get 1 break point from Germany.
And also, this late into the match, you have to wonder if Germany has any comfort picks left. And this means that Argentina might be able to punish Germany on their own pick should they find Germany slipping up somewhere in the map.
Yes,
everything is still possible.
We've been in this exact scenario this weekend already in Turkey versus Poland. They were against Poland, right? I'm going to say Poland. Where Poland were 4 points, Turkey won, and then Turkey managed to make the 3-point comeback and then win the tiebreaker. So it's not impossible, and Argentina are going to start off with no mod 3. They did very well on the speed double time, so they're going to stick with speed again. Just hopefully this time they won't lose the point right at the end to a couple of thousand points.
Once again, 260 BPM, not with the same accuracy requirement as the T2, but a lot denser, I would say, a lot more rhythmically challenging, and this is going to play into Argentina's strengths pretty neatly, I would assume. Zelling just wants to get this over with, looking at the chat.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's only 2 minutes. It'll be over faster than you can think.
When you kind of playing a rhythm game, you need to represent so many different skill sets within one pool. You're bound to have songs that you really enjoy and songs that you don't really enjoy. It's just kind of the nature of it. And you've got to deal with it. You've got to play all the maps.
That's why I find the custom hidden ones so hilarious. You don't like anime OPs? We're gonna give you a custom song and you're gonna feel bad for banning it because it's a custom.
Exactly. Can't be banning the Osu originals.
Story, babe. Now make me a sandwich.
Can. The first country the country to draw first blood on the Hidden One ban this weekend was Denmark, and I was not a fan. I was really not a fan of that, seeing that. And you don't want to get on my bad side.
What are you
I'm out for you,
personally going to
Denmark.
do to the taiko players of Denmark?
You know, Denmark, you're immediately north of Germany. I would be very afraid.
Oh, what's this? Dio Ramos, an early miss. Argentina with the lead. Theoretically, all they need to do now is just play absolutely perfectly until the end of the map. But if it was that easy, then they probably would have not lost their breakpoint earlier on.
Yeah, but also, if there's any place to miss, and it's at the start or at the end of the map, so Germany has found a fortunate miss to still try to find a comeback here, but Argentina is standing so strong with the accuracies. Doodle, the only player remaining with an SS, and Zellig and Illustrious, maybe with a total of like 5 or 6 100s here, while Germany still has solid accuracies overall.
More misses from Dio Ramos. Very clean misses, but misses nonetheless. The reset on the combo is pretty significant. This is a very short map at 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
It's right in the middle as well.
Dragon Max missing as well. This is it.
That's basically already it.
I think it'd be
Argentina
quite
keeps
difficult for
playing,
Argentina to throw away this lead.
Yeah, they would have to find. They would have to basically chain miss an entire pattern for Germany to swing this back around. But as we're getting closer towards the end of the map, I don't see this happening. Doodle breaks SS, but other than that, this is an immaculate performance from Argentina on this normal 3. A couple more 100 is going to shift things over just a little bit to Germany, but look at that. The score bar won't budge for nothing.
There you go, just last final notes. Not enough time. Argentina take their point very, very confidently. 3 full combos there. Just perfectly done.
Oh my god, what are these accuracies?
Now comes arguably the scariest part for either team. Germany's pick now.
Also, 4 100s from both Dioramas and Dragon Max. If it weren't for the misses, Germany would have won this. I take the accuracy thing back just a little bit, maybe. But again, well fought from both sides. Super exciting to see. Now Argentina needs to get that break point. But which pick is up for Germany to decide?
Yeah, so Germany have to win this next point to close out the match. But if Argentina secure this break point, they get free reign of the rest of the board. I think a choice out of 3 maps to then take it to a tiebreaker.
I don't see Germany picking DT1, definitely. And all the other picks, I think Argentina has a slight edge when it comes to accuracy. Nomad 1 would be super risky, but instead we're gonna see Hard Rock 2. Of course. You gotta have every single German tie pick in here. We have Dämonisch, KTYN map.
Of course, yeah.
It's Hard Rock 2. Yes, of course, says the British man.
Well, yeah,
Dämonisch.
you've got to have the country pride, you know?
Yeah.
Pick the mappers from your country, pick the songs from your country. One thing that's great about being in the UK is that you just get to pick anything that's in English. And you have the advantage.
There's plenty of songs in that language available for everyone.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happened.
It's amazing. Let's see if...
Can I have a quick look at how both these teams performed in qualifiers Hard Rock? Germany getting 13th, and I've already forgotten what other teams played. Argentina 17th. So Germany did seed higher than them, but it is a completely different map, so hard to tell.
And consider that the qualifiers pool was harder than what we're seeing in round of 32 right now. Qualifiers usually is around about somewhere between round of 16 and quarterfinals when it comes to difficulty.
The actual score difference was around 30,000 points, which in itself isn't a huge lead. And this map is way easier than... I think it's easier than the qualifiers hard rock. Should be, so... Once again, we're just stuck with another toss-up and no idea what's going to happen until the very end.
It's the best chance that Germany is going to get to finish this match out early, and the best chance Argentina is going to get to keep their head in the game. Let's hope that the nerves are not getting to them. Hard Rock 2, final pick by Germany. And that was a client miss from Illustrious. That was not a real miss. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, still 100% accuracy. Just a pretty relaxed intro. No high SV, no crazy patterns. Alright, with some accuracy drops, the lead does switch over to Argentina a bit more confidently. Still less than 5k though. There's some high SV. The players' reading abilities are really getting tested here. And score is not really changing at all.
Once again, you have Zelling just sitting on top of everyone in this lobby. A couple more than 100 from Argentina. That's gonna shrink the score difference. Illustrious with another 100, and there's probably 1/100 difference. No 100 difference between these two teams. That is ridiculous.
Right now. Every 100 counts.
This is going to come down to 100s against the screen. Might. How it's currently sitting.
Oh, looks like
Illustrious dropping accuracy.
No, Argentina have taken the lead.
It's back and forth. Argentina has both one of the highest and one of the lowest accuracies in lobby right now. It's Emra versus Illustrious, Doodle versus Michelotto, and Dragon Max versus Zelling. Perfectly aligned in this accuracy battle of the ages for Argentina to keep their head in the game, mind you, in the winner's bracket.
This is the biggest lead that we've seen so far in the map, 13,000 points. Argentina absolutely have to win this. Get the break point, prevent Germany from taking the win here, and have a shot at another map to take this to a tiebreaker. Everyone's in the lobby is still holding on to the full combo. Anyone to drop now pretty much breaks the end of the story. There it is, Illustrious missing on the mono.
Mr. Illustrious, and now Germany
missing on the stream though.
Argentina might get away with this here at the end. Except a couple more high risk at the end. Another Mr. Emirates. There you have it. Argentina takes the break point off of Germany. That was too much for my poor little German heart. Oh my god.
Alright.
Wow.
The break point has been recovered by Argentina. 4-3, and back over to Argentina's final pick of the match.
Oh my goodness, Argentina.
It's now do or die pretty much. Argentina get the choice between No Mod 1, No Mod 2, Hard Rock 1, and Double Time 1. The winner of if Germany wins, they will take the match 5-3. If Argentina win, will go into a tiebreaker to determine which team is truly stronger. It's going to be incredibly important decision here for Argentina. They have the power in their hands, they've just got to use it correctly.
They're going to take their sweet time to figure out what this final pick is going to be. And I don't blame them. They also probably got to shake off the nerves from that previous pick. They must be feeling pretty good about themselves. Germany now also holding on by the skin of their teeth. No Mod 1! Are you for real? That's your final pick.
Oh no.
An N-Wolf map! Might I add.
Not an N-Wolf map.
Alright. That is a bold statement from Argentina. To be fair, there weren't a lot of good picks left. I don't think they would have gone for DT1 just because of how challenging it is. They might have gotten away with it, but it would have probably been a very shaky victory. No Mod 2 is tech. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Don't blame you there. And I think Germany has the beat there. Hard Rock 1 would have probably been a 50-50, and so is No Mod 1. Let's be real. And now it's just a battle of the nerves. Who can close this one out? Will Argentina push this to tiebreak, or will Germany avoid it and keep their head in the game for the winner's bracket? We will see.
Yeah, the thing is with Hard Rock 1 is I feel like it's even more accuracy based than No Mod 1. No Mod 1 just has a bit more complexity in what's going on. More chance for accidental trip-ups from Germany, but that also just means just as many potential accidental trip-ups for Argentina as well. That's just the nature of a No Mod 1. Once again, who's gonna win? Who knows?
Already kind of feels like a mini TP, with this being 3.5 minutes, and Michelotto confesses to the nerves getting to them. Argentina
That's
must...
exactly what Argentina fans want to hear.
Yeah. Argentina must ride this motivational high and play into Germany's slightly brittle nerves at this stage. They could have had this in the bag. They didn't. They could have won at 4-1, but they didn't. And now Argentina is ready to punish Germany on the map. Mapped by a German mapper. What a bold decision. 3.5 minutes from now, we'll have an answer. TB or not. It's all up to Argentina.
Alright, I feel kind of nervous just for these players.
So do I. So do I.
I think one thing to note with this map as well that's a bit unusual is the very short drum rolls. There's a lot of extra store just sitting there freely, but you have to hit them. I can't remember if it's true or not, but I think if you don't hit any ticks on them, it does actually count as a miss.
Yep. You know, that's just kind of like the N-Wolf spark. You know, like the N-Wolf flavoring. Stuff like very short sliders and lots of finishers are definitely right up N-Wolf's alley, and that's also what we're seeing here. On this one. There you go. Those are the ones that you mean. Currently, we have a 1,000 point average. That's absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they just flipped over back to Argentina. They're gonna see that coming.
Oh yeah, and of course the dragon background. That's also very N-Wolf.
Oh, there's a big miss though. Michelotto on the side of Argentina. Sorry, on the side of Germany, giving Argentina the advantage. Oh my goodness. They're just that close together in skill. I'm just mixing up the entire countries. What can I say?
Better hope Germany doesn't do this. Looking good for Argentina. They have a somewhat competent score lead halfway into the song. One that they can now build upon. Michelotto is now creeping up to the combo cap. 400 combo. Everyone nails the transition into the second ki.
There we go, right at 20,000 point lead. We've still got a lot of the map left to go though. A single miss or even a chain of misses will put it back towards the favor of Germany.
Because the accuracies, I think, are slightly favoring Argentina. Michelotto misses again, though! I was just about to say how Germany might still have an upper hand when it comes to accuracy, but Argentina... Oh, yeah, there goes that chance, to be fair. 99.8 from Zelig and Doodle. 99 from Illustrious, and Germany's chances of closing this one already is fading. And they're gonna see the score difference as well! Germany must be
they're gonna
shaking!
happy with that.
And now Argentina, all they need to do is to pull on through the end. 40,000 scoring is monumental on a map as long as this.
You say Germany will be shaking at this, but Argentina are the ones in the lead. Doodle finds the first drop there for the country. The score just isn't dropping fast enough though for Germany. They're gonna need to see more misses.
The accuracy gave Argentina.
I don't think there's really enough time. But more misses from Doodle.
Oh!
It was getting a bit dodgy there at the end, but they held on just long enough to make that final point there. It's 4-4. You know what that means. It's the tiebreaker.
Oh, what a way to close out the round of 32 weekend. What a matchup. Doodle, you had me shaking there at the end. But with 3 100s from Zelling and an FC from Illustrious, you got the backup you needed there at the end. This could have been dicey at the end, but solid team performance from Argentina. And it's time for the tiebreak.
Something that I'm finding quite interesting is on the Hello Watcher pickups, we see 75% to Germany, 25% to Argentina. But on the stream, on the stream, we have 56% to Argentina, 44% to Germany. Something kind of happened over the week to now to get people to kind of switch over from Germany believers to Argentina believers, and being able to make a comeback of a 4-1 scenario like that, I think really kind of brings that essence back in. Like maybe the new like sense of belief in them is what's helping fuel Argentina forward in this match.
I think it might also just be that there are a lot of more people doing pick'ems, and those people who are actually watching TWC are also people well acquainted with these teams, and they should know Argentina are a force to be reckoned with, despite being slightly lower in the seedings than Germany. To be fair, if you look at the qualifying results, the difference between 15 and 18 seed is not that big. So this is definitely a 50-50 type matchup, and we're seeing this with this being a match that goes to TB. Custom song, by the way, frozen mod by Uni.
Alright, we won't be having a timeout, we're just gonna go straight into the map. This map it's moddable. It's not free. It is moddable though. You do have to be comfortable with that mod though. I doubt we're gonna see any hidden hard ROMs. Maybe we will though, I don't know. I think we might see some mods though, but it's very, very risky. Especially when you have the nerves of, you know, wanting to remain in the winner's bracket, not falling to a loser's bracket in round of 32. But that extra score could be exactly what you need in order to stay there.
Curious to see the lineups, if they're going to stay like this. Dragon Max, Vicaloda, and Lexaklan versus Zelling, Nestlus, Doodle. I'm seeing good luck, have funs. I am curious to see that Emra is actually not on the German side, because he has a very good track record with performing well on TBs. But instead, we're going to go for a lineup that's going to give Argentina a fair chance of winning this. And we're going to see hidden hard rocks. Zelling and Dragon Max. And Doodle as well! Double hidden hard rock from Argentina and hidden from Illustrious!
Germany with 2 mods, Argentina with 5. An extra 180,000 score potential on the side of Argentina. But this map is not easy. Doodle already finding misses.
That is a huge overmod from Argentina.
Well, it's only an overmod if they lose, really.
It isn't, no, but I'm so surprised.
Just to quickly note before we go into this, this is actually an OSA original created specifically for this moment. This is Frozen Blood by Uni, matched by Homie Love. And there's also a really funky background video thing going on, I can't remember what it's called. Storyboard, but unfortunately it doesn't play on the tournament plan. Some
It's
really
super
big
sick.
misses coming in from Dragon Max, Nicolodo. Doodle's picked up a couple misses as well. But the score lead is already 60,000 in favor of Argentina.
With a mod difference like that, Argentina can tank misses, and especially with the no-mod players, with Nicolodo missing on the German side, that is huge. Dragon Max's accuracy for hitting hard rock is also not that good. You have Doodle and Zelig with 97s and 98s. They have been practicing. They were prepared for this.
Yeah, the score lead is not really wanting to move. Some other misses have come in, but everyone's looking pretty strong here. Here's going to be a bit hard, the harder bit for the hidden players. Especially Illustrious, but they hold on very, very well. Never mind, they pick up some misses, but they are traded by Dragon Max.
Illustrious with a couple more misses in the stream. Those go untraded, but Zelig and Doodle pull through that section just fine. That might be the anchoring they need halfway through the map. Not where you want to miss, but this being traded puts Argentina still in a very good position. Illustrious with another miss, and this is a bit of a bigger one. Dragon Max trades though! Right back over to Argentina, break time.
Still 60,000 score difference. That's going to be so difficult for Germany to make up when they're 3 mods down.
It's looking good for Argentina. Let's hope that nerves don't get to them in the second half. What a mean pause to put in a tiebreaker out of all maps, but also strangely fitting.
There we go, a third of the map left to go. That score lead is extended further. But this is the part of the map that's most difficult for the hard rock players coming up. And Argentina has more hard rock players than Germany. Maybe this is where the modding punishes them. People starting off with a miss.
Zelig still FCing one way or another. I don't know how. The only FC remaining is on the German side on Drecksackblase, but with a score like that from Zelig, I don't know if there's anything Germany can feasibly do. 80,000 score difference. I mean, coming up towards the end, Illustrious with another miss. Don't tank at the end, Argentina. You almost got this.
Yeah, not a whole lot of map left. Everyone in Argentina looking really, really strong.
Another miss from Nicolodo. I think that seals the deal.
Doodle
Argentina.
We need
Hold a little bit longer.
we need absolutely horrible misses on the final screens from all the players in Argentina for Germany to be able to win this one. Here they are. They're there. Doodle missing, but it's not enough. Over 3 million score on the tiebreaker. Argentina take the 5th point and take the win, being the lower seeded team advancing on through the winners bracket into the round of 16. They will be the team fighting against the UK in the winners bracket next weekend. Germany, unfortunately, dropping down to losers bracket. They're not out of the tournament yet, and they will be facing Italy next weekend.
I am in shock. Zelig. 2 misses. Hidden hard rock TP didn't miss until the highest V section, which is the hardest for hard rock players. What an absolute beast. Well played to Argentina. I am not even mad.
That
Not
was
at
a
all.
very, very good match.
Ah.
And it ended up it basically ended up turning out as expected. Loads of people are like, this is the best match of the weekend. This is the one most likely to go to tiebreaker. It did. People expected Germany to be the one to come out on top though, with that 75-25 split. But the ones that the Argentina believers are getting the nice payout there in the points. Congratulations to them, and I wish them the best of luck against the UK next weekend. Germany have clearly shown that they're a very strong team despite big roster changes from last year, and they're going to have a really great time in the losers bracket, I think. But that brings about an end to all the matches for this weekend. That's it. So what does that mean? We've got the showcase for round of 16. That should be coming up pretty shortly. I think it was actually scheduled for 20 UTC. We have overrun our time on that match, but it was totally worth it.
So worth it.
I don't know how much preparation needs to happen, but I'm sure it'll be maybe like 5 or 10 minutes at most. So don't go anywhere because it's coming soon.
I mean, I need a break. I don't know about you. I need to rest my throat for a little bit. I don't even know if I can do the showcase, but I probably will. I will make some offhand remarks. Get yourself something to drink. I don't know. Get yourself snug in your blanket. It's getting a little bit late in some parts of the world. Round of 60 showcase is coming up in a hot minute. And yeah, we'll be right back in a couple of minutes to hail in next weekend of TWC.